All right, man. Detroit Lions hype is at an all-time high. All right, it's at an all-time high right now. All right, a lot of people is buying in. And I'm not just talking about fans. Right, a lot of people is buying in the Lions. You got Steve Smith who becomes a believer. You had the Pivot Podcast who did a great interview for the Detroit Lions with Jared Goff. So the not a lot of people are buying the Lions stock. We talked about how in Vegas there was a popular bet to be one of the teams that turn it around and win 6 games, and it's been a lot of bets coming in on DeAndre Swift to break out this year and lead the league in rushing and stuff of that nature. So the hype is building for the Detroit Lions, right? And they hype train kind of got ended because of the Pistons offseason, but now obviously we keep it into the preseason. I think they play next Friday versus the Atlanta Falcons. A lot of people are back buying in on the Detroit Lions. They are buying in big time, and and can they live up to the hype? But check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. We go live, drop a video. 18,000 fans went to Ford Field yesterday to see their open scrimmage. I think it was called the Lions Fan Day Fest or whatever it was called. They do it every year, other than the pandemic year. You know, but you know, so but the way I look at it, man, is it different? Yeah, it seemed to be a little bit different. The national media is buying in more. I mean, obviously the bettors are, betting on the Lions to be the sleeper team. The odds are super, super good. I mean, Pro Football Focus ranked the offensive line inside the top 5 of the NFL. ESPN thought otherwise. Used totally different formulas. I mean, Amon-Ra St. Brown, he got a lot of love. Um, not having to drop register last year. Pro Football Focus, ESPN saying he dropped the ball, which it really wasn't a drop. So it's a lot of people that's coming in to buy in the hype, and it's becoming contagious. And you now there are expectations building for the Detroit Lions. There are a lot of expectations building, bro. And this is without a couple of they first 2-round rookies. This is without uh Jameson Williams, without Josh Pascal. Also the integration of Hard Knocks, I believe, debuted Tuesday night. So do I think Hard Knocks got a lot to do with it? Absolutely. It's like Jared Goff third time being on there. Do I think Dan Campbell's mouthpiece has got something to do with it? Yeah. But they also got, a great offensive line. Aiden Hudson had a lot to do with it. Apparently he's gonna blow people away in Hard Knocks with his Billie Jean Michael Jackson rookie performance. So you see the plays of DJ Shark making plays. You hear it's DeAndre Swift time to break out. Right? You see Hard Knocks coming. You add Aiden Hudson, who is a local legend, went to Devon Childs in Dearborn. Was it Dearborn Heights, Michigan? Used to play them in basketball in middle school. So yes, a lot of hypes around this team. Aaron Glenn is it was voted by executives around the league as the next minority coach that's going to be the head coach in the NFL. He did an amazing job last year. I don't care what the numbers said. That defense played ball. They took the ball away at critical moments. They played hard, so it's a lot that the Lions got going for them. It's a ton. Dan Campbell, they got a little bit more talent this year, built a little bit more depth this year. There's been some hype around Jared Goff, how Ben Johnson is tailor making the offense around him. So There's a lot of hype there. Charles Harris busted out. Here, Chase Lucas and Michael Rodriguez doing very well. Got one of the best tight ends in football in T.J. Hawkinson. I can't remember the last time there was this much excitement for the Detroit Lions. I can't. Same thing with the Pistons. I couldn't remember the last time it was this much excitement for Pistons, in the offseason. Been a while. Been a long, long time. You got to remember, this is without Jamison Williams. So imagine if Jamison Williams was thrown in the mix and his speed was on full display at training camp. Woo. Will they start to turn it around next year? What is, turning it around? I say hovering around 500, 7, 8, 9 wins. Is it possible that they can win this division? Nothing impossible. Aaron Rodgers is like 40 years old, right? Kirk Cousins, he never take the bull by the horn. Never. Yeah, he's 38 years old. He'll be 39 in December. So, I mean, we'll see. But Ben Johnson has got an opportunity to be a rock star. If he can get Jared Goff to play a step or two above where he played last year, and I'm gonna talk about that later on too. Brad Holmes said he messed up in his own special way. Then it's the team. The team can be dangerous. If Jared Goff can play above average football, Steve could be dangerous, and people can stay healthy. You know, you know, So, but I ain't felt this way about Lions, or I haven't seen people feel this way about Lions football in a long time. You know, you haven't seen it. You know, you haven't seen it. You haven't seen it, man. So, like I said, you know, you haven't seen it. You know, so, but yeah, I mean, some similar to the Pistons, like, whew, they really starting to turn the corner. They really starting to turn the corner. Asking me, do I believe? Um, do I believe they're gonna turn it around, man? I'll just take a wait and see approach. I like a lot of things they did in the offseason. I liked a lot of things they did in the offseason. DJ Shark, love the pickup. I still love the Jameson Williams pickup. The Aiden Hudson pickup, solid. I would have preferred Kayvon Thibodeau, but I ain't heard much about him. We'll see. Love the Kirby Joseph pickup. Love bringing back Tracy Walker. And we'll see. We'll see if Ben Johnson gonna call the plays. And in my opinion, it's looking like that. You don't know what you're gonna get from Ben Johnson because he never called plays before. So it's gonna be some turbulence there. It's going to be some turbulence. It's one thing about helping, put the game plan, help put the game plan together, but then it's a whole nother thing actually going through the game plan. You know what I'm saying? And it's one thing different when you gotta chop it up. But like I said before, I got a lot going for them. The division is a little bit weaker with the Packers losing Devontae Adams. They spent all these draft picks on and Aaron Rodgers would be 39 in the middle of the season. They spent all these draft picks on defensive players, but the defense quite never elite every year. So I mean, like I said before, it's possible. Two of the top teams in the NFC. That's supposed to be two of the top teams in the NFC. Um, in the Packers and the Bucks, they both got older quarterbacks. They both got so you that old, you can fall off at any given moment. So they both got older quarterbacks. So that's something to think about. That's something to think about. But it's an excitement that hasn't been around the Lions in a long time. And this is what the Lions wanted to create with Hard Knocks and letting the Pivot podcast come and interview Jared Goff and allowing media access and allowing T Grizzly and Sada Baby to come and join a training camp or a Lions fan fest and all that. This is what they wanted to create. This is the atmosphere that they wanted to create. Trust me, this is the atmosphere that they wanted to create. This is what they wanted to create. They wanted to create a buzz, and they taking a page out of the Pistons playbook. They taking the play out of the Pistons playbook, integrating the hip hop community into the NFL. They trying to connect with the city of Detroit, the blue collar city of Detroit. And that's what they're trying to do. And you know why they're trying to do that? They're trying to do it because ticket sales was low. That's why. Ticket sales was low. So they're trying to get as many people to come down to Ford Field as possible. They got to understand the only way they're going to, their retention rate going to be high for fans if they win football games. Hype is hype. Hype only becomes something tangible when you win. And will the Detroit Lions win? Is the $1 million question. Will they win? That's the question. Will they win? Will they win football games? So it's a lot of excitement, a lot of optimism. Different from last year. And I think I think anything hovering around 500 for them is a step in the right direction. I think 7, 8, 9 games. Vegas got to set over and under at 6. 6, probably 6.5 or something like that. So we'll see if they can put it all together, man. Am I betting against them? I'm just sitting on the sideline with a wait-and-see approach to give my opinion. That's it. So I know people buying in. It's the season of optimism. Everybody feel like they got a chance. Everybody feel like they could be that team that turned it around, like when the Seahawks got Russell Wilson, or they can turn it around instantly. But in my opinion, you hear talks about Justin Fields made drastic improvements. You know what the Vikings are, play them every year. There's no too many drastic changes there other than Mike Zimmer gone and then Aaron Rodgers a year older, losing Devontae Adams. But at some point, Devontae Adams was just another player. So we'll see. You got Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance of notifications. We go live with our video. For that, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link description. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist for videos like this. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Only 3 ways you get in touch with me: Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, and PayPal. All inside the link tree. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.